Hello everyone, Paleo Nerd here. So this channel is Tyrannotherium. If any of you have been paying attention to some of the community posts I've had and then deleted, I've been beefing with this channel for a while now, like a couple of years now at this point. Not like continuously, but just kind of like on and off. Uh, The beef always starts the same way every time. He says something stupid, I make fun of him for it. He gets pissy about it. I'll sometimes I'll like apologize and whatnot. I just like to check in every now and then, see what kind of make sure he's behaving, see if he's said anything else stupid lately. Um, and It's been a while since I checked because I found this video which piqued my attention, and you'll see why. He'll explain the context behind like what this is about and who this is. And he gives some context. He leaves a lot of stuff out actually, which but that's what I'm here for. So let's just take a look and let him explain.
Okay. So years ago and last year, I had to deal with this clown named that Dino Nerd or whatever, and he just basically, you know, made a rant and a post of why, well, deleted me because I said some bad things apparently.
Already off to a great start. I allegedly said something very bad. Someone called me out for it.
You know, also, yeah, because I was beaten on the Clash of the Dinosaurs DVD from at the library, which, by the way, I didn't really fucking break it. I was just doing it as a fucking joke. You
All right, this is all right. Right, already I got stuff that I know about. And I saw the post he's referring to, the tweet he's referring to. It's deleted now, but as he said, this tweet that he's ranting about was from 2 fucking years ago, and he's still mad about it. But whatever. Like, yes, one of the things that Dino Nerd called out this person for was he made some posts, I believe in a Facebook group, where he had his fist on a DVD or like a disc of Clash of the Dinosaurs, which is a pretty despised documentary. But like, yeah, had his fist on it as if he was about to hit it, and it was something from the library, so people were chewing him out for damaging or threatening to damage, library property, and he tried to defend it, being like, "Oh, it was just a joke," even though like that's not the point. The point is that the post did not suggest it was a joke. It was framed in a way where it really looked like you were actually hitting the disc. That is the problem. That was what people were calling you out for. Especially since, like, again, it's about how people see your post, not about what you intended. It's about how people see it and what's actually in the post. All people saw was you appearing to hit a disc that doesn't even belong to you, and in a way that could in a way that could encourage or inspire other people to indulge in similar behavior. That's why people were mad at you.
know, I was just tapping at it, not breaking the fucking DVD. Same implied with the fucking ancient aliens from that I saw at Barnes and Nobles. I wasn't like really punching the fucking thing. I was tapping it.
Same point. You didn't say that in the post. It was framed as if you were actually hitting it. The intention doesn't matter, but what you actually say and show in the post is what matters and what people are going to take away from that post.
Showing how much, we fans don't like the fucking thing because the History Channel and Discovery Channel sucks.
I'm sorry, the way he says that is just so funny. We fans don't like this. It's like, well, you're only a fan of something if you like it. So saying we fans don't like this is a contradiction. You didn't say like, oh, the paleontology community or science enthusiasts don't like these shows. Don't like this documentary and this show. Because uh, I I this is like one of this is pretty pedantic. I know it just cracks me up again the way he says this because it's like we fans don't like the show for like I'm not gonna try him too much for trying to speak on other people's behalf because I know that is an opinion. Because I know the opinion he's saying right there is something that's shared by a lot of people. I know that for a fact. There are still people who do like the well, at least Ancient Aliens. Ancient Aliens is doing well enough that it is, as far as I know, it's still going on. So obviously there are people still watching it. Not to suggest that is good. I'm just saying there are people either just like really dumb or don't care or whatever. There is an audience for that, as dumb as it may be.
Secondly, is that posted the shit that I just posted years ago on why politics should not be in the paleo community.
This fucking bullshit. Okay. Oh god. Part this the part of the reason I'm weighing in on this is also sort of how the drama between me and him started because I like quote retweeted the the tweet that he's complaining about right here. It was like, "Oh, I didn't know this. This guy kind of seems like a piece of shit or whatever." And the part he got really pissed at me for was that I said, "Oh, he seems maybe homophobic for the reason he's about to explain later." And he got all pissed. It's like, "Oh, you call me homophobic." It's like, motherfucker, do you know what the word maybe means? I said maybe. I didn't say you were. I said you might be. We'll get to that. He's gonna get into all that. And like, look, I don't care. Like, I mean, okay, there are obviously some political views where I'll hear them. I'll be like, if you believe this, you're a terrible person. Like, if you're a full-on, like, MAGA red Republican, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're a terrible person. But if you're not, I don't really care. Like, I used to consider myself a Democrat, but the Democratic Party has been really shitty lately, so I don't really consider myself a Democrat anymore. I still think of myself as like left wing or whatever, but I'm not a Democrat. So like if you don't like the Democrats, I don't really care. And if you don't like politics, that's fine. I especially with everything going on right now, I get not wanting politics to be in every part of your life. The issue I always took with him was that he would just like and complain about and insult people just minding their own business, being like, "Hey, you're being too political for me. Can you change everything that you do just to make me a random person you don't even know happy?" That's what I got upset about. Anyway, let's let the rest of the video play.
And it wasn't for me. It was a YouTuber, of course. And it says that, oh, it was during Gay Pride Month. No, no.
Well, you did post the video during Pride Month, so I don't know why you're like, okay, the way he structured that is weird. It makes it sound like he's saying no, it wasn't posted during Pride Month, when it's like, yes, it was, and like, there are a bunch of layers to this, and he doesn't go into it at all. I'll just
It's nothing about Gay Pride Month. It was just why politics should not be in the fucking paleo community. That's all.
okay. Now that I think I've let that whole thing play out, now I'm gonna try and elaborate a bit further on like why people were upset, why his defense of this doesn't really work. So, for a little more context, another one of the things that Dino Nerd called out Tyrannotherium for was a post in a paleontology like a shitposting group on Facebook. And it was during Pride Month, and he posted a video from a user by the name of AK Rex about how he doesn't believe politics belongs in paleontology. If you don't know who AK Rex is, it's, I mean, the main like thing he has in the paleontology community is that he doesn't believe theropods had lips. And that's like his whole thing, and like I think he's also against feathered theropods as well. But like another thing that makes this video look really bad, and the fact that he posted this really bad, is that AK Rex has also like complaint also what like made a whole rant about how he doesn't like Black Lives Matter, and like I I'm trying I'm going off of memory, so some of this might not be accurate. I believe I hear he is also bigoted in some other sets. So, and another layer to that is like the whole don't be so political. It is, especially now, it has been a very it has been a very common conservative dog whistle to say things are getting too political or too woke. I know he didn't say woke. I'm just saying it's a common right-leaning conservative dog whistle when talking about inclusion and whatnot to be like, oh, now it's political. It's like the quartering meme, but like unironically, the the meme where it's like, oh, it's so good, and the black person, oh, you made it political. That meme. Uh, so I can't say this for a fact because I don't know how a lot of other people reacted to it. I know Tyrannotherium, got banned or at least reprimanded by the moderators of that group for posting that, said, hey, this is inappropriate. Because, yeah, there's that underlying context. Uh, saying politics or political correctness or whatever in context to inclusiveness or diversity, especially during Gay Pride Month, is gonna make you look bad. And like there is a lot of diversity in the online paleo community. I like online, I know quite a few people in the community, and I kind of consider myself part of that community. I know a lot of people of color and of various sexualities. So, and like gender identity. It's like it's there are a lot of people who are presenting this we're posting a bigoted YouTuber's video about how paleontology is too political in an atmosphere where that has often been used to deride minorities or suggest that minorities shouldn't be in the spotlight it's going to upset those groups. And like Tyrannotherium handled it very badly. Like instead of acknowledging, hey, this thing offended people and made people think of it in a way I wasn't intending it to be, instead he just got pissed at everyone for being offended. Like, how dare you be offended at this thing that looks very offensive if from certain perspectives and with various contexts I didn't think about. So actually you guys are the assholes and I did nothing wrong.
It's like, Jesus Christ, man. And secondly, and thirdly, yeah, I may have used to downplay on hadrosaurs back in the day, but their attack project,
I'm just gonna skip that part because it's just some bullshit about how he used to portray Hadrosaurs as defenseless, and now he like changed that position or whatever, which is all fine. He learned. It shows he is capable of learning things and accepting knowledge, I guess.
the Amontosaurus uses its T-Rex. Yeah, fucking fucktard.
Note too that this video says apologizing to that dino nerd. Apologizing to someone by insulting them is something I've never really seen before, and like I hope it doesn't catch on because it doesn't look too well.
Yeah, moron. You're a fucking moron.
Still missing the apology of this.
And if you ever see my video, go ahead and make a shit post on me on Twitter, Facebook, or whatever. Go a fucking head. Or YouTube. You know, do it. Because it's just a waste of time. You know? And yeah, I am sorry that I made a post of your memes, you know? That's why I was super fucking pissed off. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, so now he's finally apologizing, and like, to that Dino Nerd specifically, yes, after this drama kind of blew up between them two, not with me and Tyrannotherium, with him and that Dino Nerd, he also started like going on that Dino Nerd's videos and just like hate commenting, like being like, "Oh, who cares? This sucks." You know, just like being really angry and pissed about the whole thing. He actually did it to me a few times during like some of our like little drama arguments or whatever, just going on random videos or posts and be like, "Who cares?" It's like you commented this on a video with fucking thousands of views. I think people care.
That I said that, oh, your memes suck or whatever. Like, I'm really sorry. But, yeah. But maybe if you see this video, maybe you can apologize to me.
Yeah, apologize to me, the guy who just called you a moron and a fucktard. Apologize to me. Go ahead, do it. Apologize to me for making me seem like a shitty person rather than like when I do actually do quite a few things that are pretty shitty and paint me in a negative light. And like, yeah, this title is like false advertising right here. Like 90% of the video was the rant, and only like the last like 30 seconds or less was actually apologizing. And it's apologizing for like one thing. Like, I'm sorry I insulted you once in a video where I do almost nothing but insult you. How this man has over 1,000 subscribers, I have no clue. This entire channel is videos like this. I mean, there are various topics, but they're all filmed like this. It's just him in his car or in his house or like on his fucking lunch break talking, and you see with his flubs, none of these videos are scripted. Not even the one where he's like talking about paleo stuff like, was T-Rex a scavenger? Those aren't researched, they're not scripted, it's just him stating his own opinions. How does anyone enjoy these videos? I don't know.